What's up, guys? It's Hyper here with another video on SW Bros, and today's video is going to be the top 5 Neostone Fighters in Summoner's War. So, right off the bat, this is my personal opinion, so if you have a different opinion, go ahead and leave them down in the comments. We're more than willing to hear your opinion. Just make sure to keep it kind. So yeah, that's about it. Let's go ahead and get started. So first, as probably a lot of you guys could guess, is Trevor, the Fire Neostone Fighter. Um, Trevor is just really good. He has good multipliers. His first skill swings a dagger to attack the enemy 2 times, it increases your attack power. So he hits 2 times and increases your attack power, and then this one increases the critical rate and then attacks right away. So that's good. So he'll probably have a crit rate buff and an attack buff, So and then going into the second attack. So that's really good, because it'll hit harder. And then we have his passive is very, very good. As your HP decreases, the damage inflicted to the enemy will increase and the damage you receive will decrease. So in other words, the lower Trevor's HP gets, the more damage he'll do to enemies and the less damage the other enemies were able to do to him. So it'll keep him alive longer and he'll be hitting them even harder. So Vampire on Trevor is just amazing because he hits so hard. He gains so much health back when he's low on health. So yeah, I recommend room build. Probably Vampire Revenge is good. Vampire Blade. And if you don't want to use Vampire, then Rage or Fatal. It's a good set. Increase the attack power of ally monsters in the arena by 33%. So that's alright. Attack power is always good. So next, let's go into the second best Neostone fighter in my opinion is Ryan, the water one. So he's the same first skill as Trevor. The second skill attacks an enemy and does a dot for 2 turns, and it decreases the enemy's defense for 2 turns if it lands as a crit. Which, as being the new crit is, you should build it so it lands as a crit. So that's a defense break and some dots. So that's a pretty good skill right there. And then his third skill is really hard-hitting, good multiplier. It says, swiftly attacks the enemy 3 times, with each inflicting a dot for 1 turn. If this lands a critical hit, which it should again, it will disturb the HP that just targets HP recovery, which is always nice to have. HP block is very annoying for the enemies. So basically, it's just a nuker. He hits hard. You could use him in Necro. Dragons, people using dragons, stuff like that. Arena, guild battles, he'll work for all those. Same leader skill as Trevor. So the third and fourth was hard for me to choose. And I could really go either way. It depends what I'm talking about. But I'm gonna go ahead and say, overall, I think the light one is a little bit better than the dark one. A little bit. And it's only because his passive, I think, is a little bit better than the dark one's third skill. So before I get into it, the light one, it would be a better farmer. The dark one's a better single target nuker, better nuker in general. So it's very close. I really couldn't make the decision. So actually, they're basically tied. So actually, yeah, instead of the light one a little better, I'm just gonna say that they're tied. I couldn't make the decision. But I'll say that this one's better for like a quick nuke, and this one's better for a long battle, staying alive, farming, stuff like that. So let's get into it. It's the same first. I think it's the same first skill as Trevor. Second skill is the same as Ryan's, the water one, and his passive's kind of interesting. So the attack performed on your turns will generate a shield that lasts for 1 turn. So the shield is equivalent to 50% of the damage dealt. Also, this increases your critical rate by 30. So the 30 crit rate right away is pretty nice because if you only get 70, you're automatically at 100 crit rate. So that's nice, as long as you're not Oblivion or something. So basically, every time he attacks, half the damage he does, he gets that back in a shield. So let's say he does 10k, he'll get a 5k shield on him. So that'll take the enemy 5k of your HP to knock off the shield. So that's why he's really good for farming. With Vampire especially, you should definitely be able to farm. He's also just good in like a long battle to more sustain and nuke than the dark one. And then he has increased the attack power of allies by 25. So instead of the 33 in arena, it's just 25 everywhere. Rune build. If you're farming, you can put Vampire Blade or a Vampire Revenge. If not, you could do Triple Revenge even would work, or Fatal or Rage Blade. That's gonna be it for Lucas, and I actually have a Lucas. So yeah, he's only 5-star, but I'm gonna get around to building him probably sooner or later. And then we got Carl, the dark one, tied for 3rd place. Let's go ahead. Same first skill as all them. The same second skill as Trevor. And then we got the 3rd skill is hits really hard. Performs an attack that ignores all damage reduction effects. This attack is guaranteed to land as a critical attack. So perform an attack that ignores all damage reduction effects. So that means sword breaks, I think, or if they have one of those those shields that Cases gives that makes it so it's less chance to crit. It just ignores all that, so that's really good, obviously. So that means he's always gonna hit hard, and this attack is guaranteed to land as a crit. Oh, my bad. Sorry about that. Guaranteed to land as a crit. So if you just build him with a bunch of crit damage and bring him into arena to one-shot someone, or guild battle to just one-shot someone right off the bat with this, it's very good because you could just put a bunch of crit damage. You don't even need the crit, because this is gonna land as a crit no matter what. So he's just a really good nuker. He'll do some great damage for you in arena or guild battle. So build Fatal or Rage Blade probably is the best build for him. Now he's got the same skill as Lucas, leader skill, pretty decent leader skill. And 5th place is Logan. He's still good, don't get me wrong, he's alright, but I don't think he's as good as any of the other Neostone Fighters. So he has the same first 2 skills as Ryan, but his 3rd skill is a little worse. Attacks 2 times, decrease the speed for 3 turns. Each hit will also decrease the enemy's attack bar by 30%. If the enemy's attack bar gets depleted by this attack, you instantly recover your turn. So, excuse me. So basically, he does a speed debuff for 3 turns, and he decreases the attack bar by 30% each hit, so 60% total. If the enemy's attack bar gets depleted, you instantly recover your turn. So that's pretty good, because as long as the attack bar of theirs is less than 60, he'll push it all the way back and get another turn for one of these. But he's still good. I'm not sure, but I'm not sure if his multipliers are as good as the other Neostone Fighters. Don't quote me on that. I really have no idea. I haven't checked. But his multipliers might be worse. I'm not sure. So yeah, I just don't think the speed debuff and the decreased attack bar is quite as good as the dot and disturb HP recovery. Also, this one hits 3 times instead of 2, and it hits a little harder, I think. So that is the order of the Neostone Fighters, in my opinion. For videos to come, I've got some great stuff coming. I just made a new 6-star. So yeah, we'll make some new fun videos using him. I'm really excited for that. You'll just have to wait and see. You'll just have to wait to see who it is. Yeah, we got some fun ideas coming up for you guys. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later.